Yeah.
You need to shift that screen or what? Fucking seen a bit of that. I'm telling you that.
Which side?
That side, that your side.
There? Huh? There's now it's showing something there.
I've got it. Yeah, that's it, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, get him on, mate. Right, we're back again, as promised. We actually won both games, so we can come back and do a podcast, otherwise it would have been never a podcast ever again. So yeah, we're back, mate. 2 games, we've played 2. I think last one was before the Birmingham game.
Yeah.
And then, so we've played Birmingham now, trashed them idiots. And then we've trashed York as well. Trashed York. I think they were 2nd and 3rd, weren't they, in the leagues last year. So we're looking good so far. I think we've nearly found out how to defend now, haven't we? We've only conceded 3 in 2 games instead of 103 and whatever we conceded last year, 140. So we're doing all right so far. So it's looking good. So I'll start with the Birmingham one then. What do you think of that one? Finished 6-0. I'm sure you all know that. So 6-0. What do you think?
Don't know. I think we looked through Birmingham squad last season. I think we saw they lost their best player. I think we saw him. We went to watch him against York last season, didn't we?
Yeah.
Their best player Sam for Genesis. Is it or Ken? Genesis?
Is it Genesis or Ken? Can't remember.
He
scored at the weekend, though.
Yeah, he scored
at the
Genesis.
weekend.
So they had a bit of an unknown. They had loads of players that hadn't played before, I think, but they could be really good or they could be naive to the game. So I think we was unsure, weren't we, going into it. I had a look, I saw a return of Joel Hughes, who was there. I used to like watching him when Birmingham was on Tier 1. But I think, unfortunately for him, I think he was
sent him packing at half time.
Yeah,
I think he replaced him, didn't he, with that other big. He had 3 big pivots.
Yeah.
And then someone else turned up at half time.
Yeah,
the big pivot.
I think he got his stuff and got showered, didn't he, at half time? I was like, yeah, I think I'm done at 45.
I think he realised that he had to move against us, didn't he? And it was tough for him because, like I say, the 2 teams that I've played, I'll tell you, we actually move the ball about now, don't we? We can move, and I think the best compliment we had so far was off Birmingham, and he just said, "Your lads can run a bit." Well, we'll take that if that's all we're getting now. At least we're not
just throwing it long.
Yeah, we don't just chuck it long anymore. So yeah, he just said to us, "At least your lads they can run a bit," and I'm like, "Yeah, your lads can't run." That was probably the biggest difference, wasn't it? That our lads now can run for 40 minutes.
But yeah, that was the Birmingham game. I think it was tight at first, wasn't it? As all games are, really. It was tight at first, and I think
they had 5 or 10 minutes in them, and then that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That game, I think we'd come off and the chat afterwards that should have been about 10 or 15, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, a couple there. I heard Little Hales, who probably one of their better players who we thought would play, he was injured when we turned up, wasn't he? I heard as we was walking back on the pitch at the end of the game, I heard him say to someone, that should have easily been 10. Or that should have been double figures at least, something like that, he said.
Should have been, really. Should have been.
We sort of let him off the hook now.
We bombed loads, didn't we? Loads of 3v2s, 2v1, just same old. But a good thing, we made the chances. But yeah, I don't think they was ever in the game, was they? Never in the game. You could see them trying to slow it down, weren't they? Didn't want to get the ball back in play. It's like they was tapping out. I felt bad for them, really, because they ran out of steam, hadn't they?
There was a bit in the second half where I looked over at their bench and we're trying to keep it going, and I could see their players didn't want to come on. So we look at a bench and someone doesn't want to come on, and that's what I could see second half. You could see it was a bit like, please don't hit me, and I think that was sort of the game went, wasn't it? I think they just ran out of steam.
But we've spoke about it enough now, haven't we, about getting footballers in, and what's the difference between getting footballers in or making a futsal player out of someone who doesn't really play football and creating a futsal player. And I think you can create a futsal player, but we've been down this debate before, and that's not, you get to a certain level and you can't develop anymore because they don't have the ability, they don't have the strength.
Yeah, I think there's an argument for both, isn't there?
There is, but it's very tough, I think, to create a futsal player from one of the
I think Mick Parrish told me very early on, he's like, you can do what you want in coaching your kids in your academy, you can make it as good as you want, but at the end of the day you can't polish its head. And them words always stick with me, and I look at players and I just go, as much as I want you to be good, there's something stopping you. And unfortunately the ones that can do it are probably in football. Well, and that's the problem, isn't it?
Probably 90-95% of them are, aren't they? We see it when we play these futsal teams. We go to all these academies and we're going, all right, yeah, we're going to your academy, and they bring out all the. They'll have a futsal team.
We played Rochdale, didn't we?
Yeah, we played Rochdale, and then he has.
And it's like we've got players from Headham Rangers, Hessel Rangers, Priory. Do you know what I mean?
Local grassroots teams.
Yeah, it's just local teams to us, and he goes, oh yeah, he plays for Man U. It's
yeah,
like
and
Diego Paglios, or whatever his name is. His lad, and it's like you see him signing things with his Man U shirt. It's like, yeah,
waste of time. And then they beat you, and then they think they've got a good academy.
Yeah.
You've just got elite footballers. That's all who are very good, and waste of time. But again, when they get to a certain age, then players go buy futsal and they go down the football dream. And then we get generally what's left in this sport are the ones left over who can't make the football dream, and we promise them a dream in this sport.
I think the only hope we can give is sort of, if you stay around futsal and you're involved with futsal, there is always that backup option. So Brad, for example, like I say, Brad who plays for us, he played Football League 2 years ago.
Yeah, I reckon.
Futsal, really enjoys it, hates the pressures of football, what he's had since he was 9-10 years old, and he actually enjoys playing futsal.
Well, he's got a bit more freedom with us, hasn't he? It's not as structured, and it's not you must do this, you must do it's all about, and he can get on the ball and play a bit. Helps when he's very good as well, and he's super quick, as Jed found out yesterday. But that's like I say, back to, we've put our money where our mouth is, and we're going, do you know what, we're backing these footballers. We've created now a system where we can bring footballers into our system, and much to everyone's probably upsetment, we don't chuck the ball long anymore. I'm sorry if anyone's watched Loughborough, we do, because we've got them next, don't we? So we just chuck it long, Loughborough, if you're listening. But we don't, we get out, and if people want to come and get us now,
we'll find a way out. Yeah.
We'll get out, or we'll try to get out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Worked 15 times yesterday, didn't it? So, but we try and get out. So we've got the players now who can play. So we're not. But we've got players who we can coach. They've got players who are strong enough who can handle a one-on-one, and we trust them in a one-on-one environment. Where before us we didn't have quite that team, and we had to chuck it long to you or to Reece.
Yeah.
But wow, when we've got you guys up front, so things have changed. You're allowed like 40. So we've had to change, we're having to adapt, because you're not going to be around forever. But it's working. What we're doing, I think at the minute it's working, it's exciting. The crowd again loved it yesterday. It's fast, we're getting the ball down. I'll tell you another thing, if people are trying to study our, again I'll give you a clue, Loughborough. We have 0 kick-ins, we have 0 corners. We just now get the ball down and play. And what we're finding is teams can't handle that pace, and they revert back to, I'm just going to run in front of the ball and try and stop you taking a quick kick in. Which
was highly frustrating, because I was trying to explain that to the officials yesterday, weren't we? That's fine if they're in front of it and we're taking it quick, but they can't jump in front of it and stop the ball going down the line or whatever.
Well, there's only so many times you can do that before you get a warning of maybe delaying the restart, but explaining delaying the restart was extremely difficult, so we just give up on that. It's just why. Yeah. It's just, we have to get on with it. We have to just let them delay the restart. But we sped it up, didn't we? We probably had 25 minute, 30 minute halves. There's no. We used to have 40, 50 minute halves, didn't we?
The longest games ever.
Just messing with kick-ins, and it's just.
Well, we've sort of finished with the Birmingham game. We sort of moved on without.
Yeah, we kind of moved on a bit, haven't we?
So I think the York game was one where I didn't put a massive effort in with the crowd, but I did put it in our internal group again and said, look, please come. York generally get a crowd. I think when we first started, I think we looked at York, and I think we've still got massive admiration for York and what Junior's done down there. Like, I think his first game he had like 180, I think, watching, and obviously he's got the facility, he's got a crop of players that he's brought through himself. Like, it's really good at what he does, and I think it was a bit where not only did we want to win that game, we wanted to show that we've developed as well. Because I think I remember when we first started, it was like people saying to me, you need to go see Junior at York, and I went down, met him. I took a couple of teams there. Skelly's team went there once when they were kids and things like that. And I think we've always, like I say, much as we've had our battles in the past, I think we've always had that admiration. And I think I wanted to put on a bit of, I wanted them to see all the kids as well, and do you know what I mean? Just a bit of respect, I think, really, just to show like, look, we do appreciate everything what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Any personal battles have been personal, but, and I think, like I say, I think we've come out really well. I think the kids at half time came on the pitch like they do down at their place. There's a lot we have copied off them, but I think it's only good for the sport. And I think that game, we really wanted to win that one, didn't we? Like I say, there's only so many teams in Yorkshire, us, West Yorkshire, York, Eagles, and I think when we first started, I said, what do you want from this? And you said, I want to be the best team in the country. Okay, we might get there.
Well, I think we still want to be the best club as well, didn't we?
Best club in the country, yeah. So I think that was what you were saying, and I always said, well, we've got to be the best club in Yorkshire first, because obviously York was right on our doorstep and we had to overtake them. Have we? Don't know. We've certainly obviously got the better team. We've got kids coming through as much as he's got coming through. I think we've got more kids than what he's got. So I look at him, probably yes, with no disrespect there, we probably are probably the best club.
They've probably just got, I'd say all they've got to offer us is they've got a better facility.
Yeah.
That York facility is good. I'll give him that, his crowd's good, I like that.
Yeah.
That crowd he gets in. Yeah.
We're not far off that though.
I think he's gone down the route of I just bring my academy players through, and he brings them through. But they're always just going to be a tier 2 team now. There's nobody in there now. You think Jed looks decent, but again,
I think it's tough. I think we've seen it with if you've only got one very good player.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They've got some good players, but if you've only got one very good, you can't carry them all.
Nah, he can do it against so many teams. Yeah. But then when you come up a team who's got 5 or 6 good players, you just get run over.
Yeah.
And he did yesterday. It was too much. You can't do it on your own.
No.
And as much as he wants to, he can't. And if he's got England aspirations, he probably needs to look at his future and stuff. But that's up to him where he wants to go with that.
Yeah.
But if he stays at York, he stays at York. But whatever he wants to do. But do you know what? I wound all our players up with him, because it was one of our, when we were talking to changing room beforehand, because we've had this thing with England, nobody knows who we are. The England manager doesn't know any one of our players, and I'm telling all our players in the dressing room that we've been told he's one of the better performing players in England.
Well, that's not just come from him, that's come from people like Cookie and stuff like that.
So I challenged our lads to go out and go, he's doing that and he's one of the best performing players in England, what can you do? And they've gone out and done that. So if people don't start to look at them now and go, well, I might have to take you serious now, then that's on them. But if they don't, I can't force England to look at them.
No.
And if they want to look at them, they will. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
But our lads are happy, I think. They're happy playing for us, aren't they? They're happy with the tempo we've got. So I think they'll all do well in England, yeah, but got to look at them, haven't they? But again, he can stick with the team he's got. If he keeps our lads fresh and they're playing for us, then whatever. They'll get the chance eventually, I hope. Whether it's this manager or maybe Cookie Senior in the future, who knows? But we're just doing what we do, and I think at the minute, where I think people will probably say we don't play. I'd hate it if people say we didn't play futsal anymore, because I think all we do now is defend different to everyone else. We don't defend in the conventional way. But then I just think, well, I think everyone's bought in now in our team, aren't they? But I think, why would they? Our players now are good enough to just go win the ball back. So why am I standing them off? Why am I standing off for what I'm worried about?
Yeah.
Am I worried about? No, and I keep saying it. You're better than the player you're marking. Just set the ball for him. Back yourselves and set the ball for him. And they are now, aren't they? And people can't cope. Well, the two teams who've just played couldn't cope with it. They can't cope with pressure of we can't get out.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can't get out. That's the idea behind it. And I think if people want to beat this system we've set up, then you've got to start getting better players in.
Yeah, I think it's. I'd like to say I'm open. I think I'm starting to not come round, but I think I said it yesterday. But I think we have to give massive credit to what you saw when we was getting hammered last season, and you couldn't work out. You had to believe that our players were better than everyone else's in Tier 1, and I was like, Dave, that doesn't add up, because that doesn't add up. And this might sound like outrageous, because I know you're beating teams in Tier 2 or whatever, but I think we did see it at the back end of Tier 1 as well, where like people like Luca and Jason are actually just dominating these teams. They don't know how to handle them. But like I say, I think massive credit goes to you in you seeing that and adapted not just adapted, changing the full way on our team defence, and then getting Cookie in for some advice on how to play out, and then sticking with that, and then now we're being able to play out. I think that combination of changing the attack from the start and defending has massively changed, and now it goes into my training sessions on a Saturday at high intense press. I've even gone from having 12 players to 16 players, because I need the intensity throughout, and I can't do it with 12. They can do it for 20 minutes and then the rest of the session's dead. So I need that constant turnover of players. So I think the parents are seeing it. I think the parents are coming and watching it and seeing what we're doing in training, the way we defend, and they're now seeing the men's team do it, the success. The kids are trying to do it, they're getting success in the games. And I think we're onto something, and like I say, I think massive credit has to go to you for that. But like I say, we've got to keep working on it, because we have to get it right in Tier 1.
Because yesterday against York was, again, we conceded 3 goals, all of our own doing. So they made a few good chances, a couple of great saves from Tyler, but barring that, not a lot.
But teams are going to, and we found that last season where we'll create a lot of good chances, but the keepers, Genesis being one, that should have been dead and buried, but they had a keeper who was not letting anything in, and he just saved everything. So every team we played against had the best keeper in the world, it seems, but it's.
But we are stopping the mistakes now, aren't we? I know it's easier in Tier 2 to stop the mistakes because quality's not there.
Yeah.
But what I think we'll just jump a little bit to back to the beginning of the season, to that meeting we had with Tier 1 teams. What was good was, I think Birmingham and York was 2 of the many teams who moaned
about us staying.
That we got the reprieve to stay up in Tier 1, because Chris saw that we could compete, but teams didn't like that reprieve and they wanted us to be relegated for some reason.
Yeah.
Instead of building that Tier 1 up to, you have 12 good games instead of 8 and 2 noddies. So it's good that there was 2 teams who said, no, this isn't right, you can't have a reprieve, you should come down, they should come down. And it makes me smile when I just think, if you'd just kept your mouth shut, you'd have had a chance of getting promoted this season.
Yeah.
And we might fluff it after 2, we've won 2, we might fluff it, we might do.
Yeah.
But we'll only not get promoted this season due to us.
Yeah. We're in the driving seat now.
We'll so it's up to us. Atletico Birmingham started off alright. Again, we'll see when the players. But it's down to us. But teams just needed to keep quiet on that front and stop moaning about us, and then they'd have had a great chance to get promoted this year.
Yeah.
Instead, they both just got spanked.
Yeah.
And it won't look. It's just you just got outplayed in every department. You couldn't defend. You couldn't attack.
Ran out of steam. Yeah.
Just everything was wrong. They can't complain or say you got lucky. Blame the refs.
I think Birmingham did actually, but one of the players.
I think that's what he said to me, because I come off the pitch and I'm just walking. He went, "How much do you pay him?" I'm like, "Pay all the players? What you on about?" And then he went, "No, the refs. How much have you paid them?" I'm like, "Oh mate, if you're blaming the ref at 6-0 when it should have been about 16-0, I think you're looking at the wrong game, kid."
Yeah.
I think you 2 10-metre penalties in that game, and they missed them, didn't they?
The lights still go out after just. No.
We actually. On Better News, we got 3 10-metre penalties yesterday, and we actually scored one, which was unbelievable for us. Skelly actually scored one for us, then missed the next 2, but we won't mention them. So we did actually get one yesterday.
Yeah.
But I just hope people change their minds on us now. And there's one person in particular I won't mention. I won't mention his name. High up in the referee. Don't think he actually refs anymore.
Okay.
But he's still high up in the referee department, who labels us as get this right. Very direct.
Yeah.
Very physical.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Bullies, but not in the term that we think.
There was another. Yeah, there was something else in there. But yeah, I think you need to get 3 new words for us really, because that's gone. Very direct. No. Do we shift the ball? Yeah. Do we defend well? Yeah. Are we physical? No, because I keep going mad at them for not. I think we conceded 5 fouls yesterday.
In the full game, yeah.
In the full game, 2 in the first half, 3 in the second, and they conceded 13. Probably, and then they got a few.
Nearly 3 times as many.
Yeah.
And I think was similar on cards, weren't we?
4-3 on cards to them, and it's like, oh come on. Every foul we makes a yellow.
And everyone's
and they get a lot of chances.
Yeah,
like,
they just get foul.
And it's, but yeah. So on that score,
yeah. But I think, like I say, I think if
that was the one. We go down too easy.
Oh god, yeah.
We go down too easy, so with others.
Yeah.
But I think what people need to change the tune to is we get so many free kicks because we run the ball so much. We run the ball and dribble the ball probably 10 times more than any other team.
Yeah.
So odds are we'll get more free kicks. And I go mad at our players because when we're up against teams now defending, I look at their defending and it's terrible. In the effects of the stick legs out, the flick legs out, the body shape's awful. And we make them look good by avoiding their legs because they just flick a leg out. And I tell him, if he's defending badly, don't make his bad defending look good by trying to avoid him.
I think the problem is if you try to stay on your feet and you do stay on your feet but you're in a bad position, it's like, well, they want enough contact. But you've killed it, so...
But it's just, when you look at the defending, it's horrible, they're squared up, and then you can just, they go around them with these and they flick a leg out, and we have to jump out the way, or they'll just catch you and you're stumbling and they go, no. And it's, well, does he have to go? Then we lose position or we might lose the ball and I'm going mad. Well, if he's took you out, then that's on him. But refs don't look for that, they just look for reasons not to give it instead of reasons, or looking at going, mate, your defending's terrible.
Yeah.
So they're looking for reasons not to give it, and it's like, oh, come on. But whatever, we still got 3 10-metre penalties yesterday. And we still missed. And we still missed.
I don't know why you're so bothered by it.
I'm not. I just want the levels to kind of improve. I just want, because again, this is my take on the referees. And sorry, referees. I said I wouldn't bother, but this is the group collective. I look at all our players now.
Are you repeating yourself here?
No. Okay. I don't think I've ever mentioned this.
Okay.
They play what level do they play at footballers? Our footballers.
4, 5, and 6.
So step 4, 5, and 6. So to referee a football match of step 4, 5 and 6, you have to be at least a level 4 referee, if not a level 3 to referee our players on a Saturday. On a Sunday, you can be a bog standard entry level futsal ref and you're allowed to ref them. But if you switch them to a Sunday, they can't ref them, Saturday, because they're not good enough. But on a Sunday, they're good enough, which sticks in my throat a little bit.
Yeah, but I think we're the only team that has them players, so that's your argument, gone.
It is, but I just want, I want us to be better on that. And again, that poor ref yesterday had to come from where? Lancaster.
Yeah.
Bless him.
192 quid that. What referee? I don't think he was too pleased with it. I think he took it on the chin, but yeah, I think he enjoyed the game actually.
Yeah, we're getting working. It's just too far for him to come in. I just think if we paid him 150 quid for that game yesterday, just get a level 3 left local and just say, here mate, it's 150 quid, go ref that game.
Yeah. And
he would do a good job. But anyhow, that's up to the referees. I know they can't get these refs. They've tried, and if they did come in, then some of the big wigs would be pushed down a peg or two. Yeah. So
I think the refs are not going to mention the names, but I think the refs are actually alright yesterday. I think it was just second half. I think one of the refs started to feel a bit sorry for York, and his whistle. His eyes kept looking the other way every time and stuff, but I thought overall it
was alright.
I think it's a bit of a shock. The first 5 minutes was about 7 goals in the first 10 minutes or something.
It's very quick. I think that's what, if you are warning referees about what we're like, it is a little bit.
Be prepared.
Because that is fast.
Yeah.
It'll be. You're going to be running up and down all game, so if you're not fit or you've just done the game before, probably best not do a game before. If you're not that fixed, you won't do our game as well. But that's the advice I've been giving to the refs. Just come prepared to run. Yeah, so next game's Loughborough away. I think we're at another, what time are we on? 6 o'clock or something, whatever. Easy trip down, isn't it? 2 hours
it's like
down.
a nice draw. Was there a game before?
I don't think nobody's playing before.
I'll tell you what, I think Eagles play at home about 12:30. We watch maybe first half of that.
Oh, I don't know. We played our game quicker than they played their first half.
So this is what. So Eagles played. Who did they play? Sunderland.
Yeah.
So your daughter come to watch the first half, did she?
Yeah, and it kicked off at 12:30.
Yeah. Come watch the bit, didn't she? Then went to play the full football game.
Yeah, it all kicked off at 2.
And she finished before the futsal game finished.
Yeah. How do you finish that? An hour and a half later kick off and she finished a 90-minute game before they finished. Unbelievable.
It was like 1 hour, 5 minutes, half, wasn't it?
Yeah, then they did a bit of extra time. But
a bit of extra time, fair enough.
But dear me. So it's all, at the minute, it's all going well, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're still on the lookout out for a couple of players.
I think so.
Just to finish off the squad. We need them in this year before.
It's pointless if anyone is interested, do you know what I mean? We have got aspirations to go back into T1, and if we can do it, that's great. But we need the players in now, really, don't we? Or at least Christmas. I think it'd be too late. Because we do things so differently. You're going to probably need 6 months at this to
just
get
need
it
to
right.
go, yeah. I think,
Because, like I said, it won't be anywhere other futsal teams do it.
It's tough though, because once you come and play it, we've just converted. So we've got Tyler's coming as our goalkeeper, and his mum and dad come to watch.
Yeah.
And now, Derby, if you watch.
And maybe Loughborough, because he's at Loughborough.
He's at Loughborough. We've converted him now into the East Riding way of thinking, haven't we? Of fast forward with futsal. So we are actually playing fast forward. Well, I think we're playing normal futsal. Everyone else plays.
I think we
slow
play,
motion.
Yeah, I think we play. I don't know how to describe it. We probably play a less. I don't know. It's probably as high tempo as what you would class as futsal, but it's not as technical rotations as the slower futsal generic. What you were talking about,
the generic futsal rotation.
So I think we've probably got one aspect of it and not quite the other. That's the bit we need to master in it. And some teams are really good at that. I think I watched there was a clip, Hartpury versus Genesis, and Genesis are all sat off, and then someone's out, I can't think who it is, someone's down the line, and he just knocks it past him, and then he smashes it in the far corner. It's like, it looks dreadful defending. The team it just looks real slow. When you watch ours, it's like bang, bang. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but yeah, like I say, I think if players do want to get involved, then you're gonna have to come pretty quick, because
we need Barber, don't we? What's he doing these days?
I don't know. Is he registered?
Yeah, if you're not registered, mate. If he is, sorry. If I'm just about someone's player, but if you're not, maybe.
I don't know what happened. We spoke to Manchester. He was last registered at Manchester, so I don't know if he have registered elsewhere. But I think they just said he's had a bit of time out. So, but yeah, if he wants to get back next season, he's
come back down. We've got Henry and Johnny now coming from York, so
and James, hopefully James back.
James, get a car school going. So yeah, we probably need a goal scorer, don't we?
Yeah, we're missing that, aren't we?
Yeah. Got my eye on someone for next year. But we'll see. But apart from that, everything's going all right. So is that game's covered?
I think so. Yeah.
That's them covered. So let's look at what's gone on in the leagues then. So let's not be big time. Let's start with Tier 2 South.
No, you have gone big time. See. This is where Matt at Buck said Dave's massive time.
Right, well, yeah, okay.
You completely missed it Tier 3.
No, well, I'll go back we'll start at Tier 3 then. So have I got to predict the Tier 3? Because I'm doing one of my predictions.
Sorry, Manchester, I've absolutely jinxed you.
Yeah, you lot suck now. That's Genesis, mate. Genesis. So I've got a name. Who's going to win Tier 3?
Yeah.
North.
Yeah.
I think he'd test me who's in it now. I'm going to go Salah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Salah winner.
I can't really predict because people will think I'm being biased.
Yeah, I know.
It will be tough. There's some good new teams.
Salah and Rochdale, between them two, I think.
I think Bucks, Kitson, top goal scorer. Playing himself into the England squad.
Oh, is it? Could get a call up here. That'd be good if we got a call up, wouldn't it?
Amazing, wouldn't it?
Kirsten's being passy. Unbelievable.
But I don't know. I like I say, there is some new. It's weird because the new teams always seem to.
Not that I don't know all these teams, but I'm just gonna confirm something.
Go on then.
Hang on, let me get them on.
Please tell me you're not looking at Tier 2 South.
No.
That's coming, Chris.
Not yet. Not yet. Hang on. So what? So Tier 2 North.
Yeah. No, Tier 3.
Tier 3 North.
Yeah. So you need to go qualify. So you got South East, South West, and South.
So North. So yeah, I got that one right. So Salah's going to win that.
Inspired 2 out of 2 there.
Yeah.
Rochdale.
Nah, pony. We trashed them. Right. So Midlands. I'm going to go for. Well. Yeah, Bucks. No, sorry. if it helps, if it gets as an England player, I'll say Bucks. If it doesn't, no. So it's going to be Leicester.
It don't work like that,
doesn't it? Leicester's going to win it.
All right, okay.
I don't know why, it's the top.
That's Midlands, but remember they'll meet the North.
Hang on then, so South East. Hang on, let me just scroll down here. Cambridge will win that, mate.
No,
hang on. They're top of 3, aren't they?
No, they're
is that? Hang on, sorry. Oh no, that's bottom of 2. Sorry, I thought it was top of 3. No, they are. Yeah, but the bottom of 2, mate. Cambridge.
Okay. We'll see in a minute.
They've lost 3 out of 3. So I'm going to go for Newham. Newham will win that easy.
Okay.
Who's Newham? Southwest.
He's just looking to see who's top.
Oh yeah. Well, if Rinalds plays for Maidenhead B, which I think he will do soon, because they're struggling as well, Maidenhead, then 10-9, that's a game, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to go.
You can't just read the table and say they're going to win it.
Can't you?
No.
I'm going to go for Maidenhead B. I'm going to go because I think Rinalds is.
You don't know how Tier 3 works, don't you? That these are all going to meet. You can't pick 3 teams.
Yeah, they're going to win the. They're going to win the mini leagues, and then when it comes into.
It's got South as well.
Oh, it's yeah. Portsmouth all the way. Easy game, this.
All right.
So they're going to win it, but the overall winners will be Salah.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
All right.
Salah's going to win the lot. That's what I'm going for.
All right. Well done there. Happy with your predictions there.
There you go. Not big time luck. And now Tier 2. I've done Tier 2 North. Let's build up to Tier 2 South. So Tier 2 North. Who's that at the top? Can't read it.
Atletico City Birmingham.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So East Rhine in the top, mate.
Yep.
And West Yorkshire, West Yorkshire at bottom. Unbelievable. Right, and let's go to the top of the Tier 1. Who did I predict? Genesis and Genesis to top. Who did I get promoted?
Hart pre-relegated.
So Hart pre-relegated, Genesis to win it.
Who did you say else to get relegated? Was it Liverpool?
Liverpool. We've got to congratulate Liverpool.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Liverpool, on actually turning up for your first game. Well done. There's no major events or road closures, so well done for turning up. But yeah, you got beat yesterday, so yeah,
I think
your bubble's best.
I think what we're seeing in Tier 1 is, well, what I hope is the sort of like a levelling out period.
Yeah, I think so.
Where all the better players seem to be scattering and teams seem to be getting better players, like the Loughborough players scatter, and you know what I mean. I think it might just start evening out and giving teams a better chance when they come up to compete.
I think so. I think so. If you can come up with an half decent squad, you might have a chance. Whereas years gone by, you were just getting straight back down, weren't you?
Yeah.
So that's looking good. And Tier 2 South. Oh, Borough, Cambridge. Oh.
So Chris rang me, didn't he? He said he's like, I'm devastated. I got all the way to the end, and then right at the very end of your part 2, you absolutely hammered me.
But I got it wrong. He wasn't a coach, was he?
He wasn't a coach.
He never has been a coach.
Yeah.
He was just the guy who got the money and went on holiday. No, he didn't go on holiday with it. No, that's the rumour.
No, that was
rumours.
The thingy lot.
Can't say, can I? But yeah, so he's just getting the funds in. He's still getting the money in. I think he's just on the gate now. When he's collecting.
Nah, I don't
on the turnstiles.
He's all right, Chris. I think
he's all right, Chris.
Yeah,
he's all right. Maybe he should go coaching. Maybe that's what they need.
Yeah.
Get him off the bottom. Save the club.
Yeah.
So that's everything done. I think we've got a week off, haven't we? Everyone's got a week off. Is it internationals or? I don't know why we've all got a week off. I don't know.
Chris,
knows.
Chris, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's internationals or Chris just
could
be asked
we
ain't a week off.
We ain't got no internationals. Yeah, we ain't got no internationals. So so that's it done. So we promise you.
I'll tell you what I will say.
Ooh.
Streaming. So I put a bit of effort into streaming.
Yes.
I think people are now realising the reason we put Joymo together, because people actually do want to try and watch games, and not many are streaming, and it's very difficult to spark an interest in the league and things like that when you can't watch it and you're just waiting for results to come in.
Well, they don't put the results on for.
Some of them don't. Some of them
You're waiting for hours for results to come through. It's just laziness. I'm going to come out and say it again. People can't be asked. That's why.
But that's the thing. I think. Like
That's all it boils down
I
to.
think people moaned about BT going, and they had a big moan about that. People moaned about Joymo. Couldn't be bothered to do it. Can't do it. Okay. So the whole point of both of them was to try and put the game out there and not just have it where it's bums on seats, and try and encourage people to get bums on seats by seeing it. Like, I think we've streamed the game, we've done highlights of the game, and just the goals that goes instantly on social media, just to use that content. I see some other teams are trying and are trying to do it, but I think the ones that just are never going to do it because they can't be asked. You were some of the few to moan about the Joymo and things like that, and it's like, okay, well, there's your chance to show it's not behind a paywall. Put it on YouTube. Like I said, people watching it. Like I say, I got just out of nowhere last night. Jamie Shaw sent me a message of him watching our game. Again, he's a futsal enthusiast. He loves the sport, and he's watching us. Do you know what I mean? A Tier 2 game, but it's because he has access to it.
Yeah.
And I think we just collectively we've got to be better. We've got to be better because we're doing the bums on seats and we're doing that, so there's no excuse.
But we get bums on seats because we don't charge. We don't need to charge £6 to come and watch that pony. It's just like, just come in and watch it.
No.
You just come and watch it, or you can watch it on TV, or you can come and watch it and then watch it back when you get home.
Yeah.
We don't care as long as people are watching it.
But yeah, it's really tough to, you're seeing, like you say, you're going on the website, which ain't even ideal. The minute you try switching leagues or something, you go back to the start. It's just not working. It needs to be. Everyone needs to be able to watch everyone's game. And,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? Especially if you're away and stuff. Like again, we'll always mention Eagles because our team to stream the games. There was away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We could watch it.
They make a massive effort.
Yeah, but people that their fans are commenting on it and stuff. It's what it needs. It needs that community spirit.
But it takes a lot of effort, doesn't it? And that's the thing.
It does. But
you do it all for us. I haven't taken any credit for this.
Well,
you do it all for us.
But like I say, I was stressing a bit yesterday because I've lost my tripod. I don't know where it is. The camera's on a box right now, rather than the tripod. Like, we'll do whatever we can. But I was stressing yesterday because I lost a tripod. But I've tried a new app which costs £20 a month.
£200? Can we afford that? Where are we getting that from?
I've got a commentator who's really, really good. People said it's so much better with commentary. Like, he costs £50 for the game. So yesterday it cost me £70 because we only have one home game this month. Just on that, and then I don't think it would have cost us more for Pete's as well. I don't think York or the refs took us upon the offer.
Rob McGowan did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he get one?
He got one, yeah.
Oh, right, fair
he
enough.
wanted one.
All right, fair enough.
But York didn't.
All right.
Didn't respond, so we didn't get one.
Yeah, so. But yeah, like I say, I don't know. But just the social media side, though, like I was stressing in case it worked, and like I say, I'll sometimes sacrifice me playing by stressing myself out. But the feedback I'm getting is it's really good. I'm so happy with what's gone out on social media and the comments you're getting. It's like, if I couldn't be asked to do that, which I nearly give up.
Lights out.
Yeah, you go walk. I'll carry on talking. But I nearly give up because it was easy for me to give up. It was easy for me to give up because I didn't have my tripod, and the Wi-Fi wasn't quite working and stuff like that. But I think if just people do put an effort, like I say, that app I used, it's so easy. You just press YouTube and I logged in the day before or whatever and press stream and it was on. Done. And everyone's watching it, and you know what I mean, people send me messages saying I watched your game, blah blah blah. But people probably, again selfishly, people probably always watch our games. One of the few videos you can watch. If you had a selection of 32 teams, we might not be one of the 2 teams to watch. So again, a bit like this podcast, if you're the one doing it, then we might get all the views until everyone's doing it. But yeah, the Bolton's missing, isn't it? We need the Bolton back.
It's gone.
Yeah, Manchester's has gone.
All gone, mate. Fell away. Well, yeah, it just takes. We had this conversation before.
Yeah.
It takes effort. It takes effort to do everything like what we do. To do this, to take an hour out of our time to do this instead of just gone home and seen the missus for an hour. We sat here doing this, but we do it for reasons and to make the sport bigger. I talk the way I do to get a reaction out of people to make the sport bigger. Because if I was all nice and no one would be bothered with this. People love it when we lose, or they love it when we fail.
I think the parents love seeing you on a match day because it's nothing like they see when they're coaching. I think it shocks them a bit, but as much as you'd go, like it don't get to a level where they go, I won't want to around my kid. It's a bit like, I like that, do I? When you get like that, like, you know what I mean? I think it's a bit like that. I don't never see you in that sort of character. So.
Well, they only ever see me quiet with the kids, don't they? Or I don't really get stressed with the kids. It's what it is. But people just need to put more effort, and that's what the sport needs.
But again, if that takes us putting the extra effort and building something, whether it's like I say, the fans coming, the social media side, stuff like that, do you know what I mean? Then we'll keep doing it. But like I say, I think some teams are putting an effort in this season. I won't blame them all, but like I say, some people are. I've seen Bolton have put a massive effort with Ortal to put that big circle.
Yeah, and they've got Kyle Lawless now running the academy stuff, haven't they? So
it's good. Like I say, maybe they're doing a bit, but I don't think they'll stream. Hopefully, I'm wrong, but like I say, it'd be great to watch these games. Especially if people start.
Well, it's good when you're travelling. If we're travelling for 2 or 3 hours, and you're looking for like, there's a game on at 11, we can watch that for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's good just to sit in the car and watch the game on your way down.
Yeah.
Whether the rest of the population of England watch it, don't know. They might do, they might not. But if you're getting 200 or 300 views, it can only be good for the game. But it takes effort to do it, and I wish people would do it.
Yeah.
But I say we're lucky we've got you to do it, all that sort of social media and all that sort of side. But we just keep doing it, mate. We put our money where our mouth is, and we go on about it all the time. But we do actually back it up and do what we say we're going to do, and we have done. So I'm hoping more and more do it. I'm sure you will, and I'm sure at the team meetings next year it'll be the same boring conversations about people not doing stuff.
I am streaming, I am doing this.
I can't afford £20 a month to get a streaming package. Oh God, no.
Yeah.
I can't afford £50 for a commentator.
But if anyone did like that, like I said, it's Sport Cam. I think it's up on the screen. You can take it off. I forgot to take it off if you get the pro version. You can trial it for free as well. But
I just think it makes such a difference. For 70 quid, I just think it makes it better. People might actually come back and watch it again.
But I think, like I said, the highlights package I put on, like if there is any high-level footballers out there that catch it and see some of the players that are playing, they might be interested in coming down, and again, that might just get us the players we needed. So,
but I think for the I won't say a small amount of money, it's probably going to cost us 700 quid this season to do that. But I think it's well worth it. It's just makes it that little bit better, doesn't it? A bit more. We'll look like we're a proper sport instead of we're playing in a dusty, mucky sports hall with no fans and no commentary. So it just sets us apart, I think, from, and that gets on level where we should be. But that being said, I'm sure we won't. But we'll keep doing what we're doing, mate.
Yeah.
We'll be back. I don't know. I think we've got
after Loughborough. We'll try and do it every couple of games, after every 2.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just
say the same crap, don't we? So. But we'll see. I think we've got. I think Wan said he's going to come down and watch against Loughborough, hasn't he?
We'll see. Yeah.
So we'll see if he turns up with a bit of luck. He will. I don't think it's a great game for him to come down and watch, but whatever.
I think
he's coming down, so
I did invite him to the York game. I was hoping at that one because, like I say, he does hold Jed in high regard, and I wanted to see, because we need to see it as well. We need to see Jed up against these individuals, just so we got a barometer.
I don't think Jed wants to be up against Luca anymore. After he megged him right in the middle of the court. Goodbye, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did embarrass him a bit. But
yeah, but it's but that, I think that's the game, and then you would have seen, because if that's where your level is, then like I say, hopefully they'll love for one. I'm hoping they give it a go. I think they beat Bolton B actually.
3-2.
Yeah.
3-2, poor old Coddy. So I think we've got Loughborough. I think we've got West Yorkshire. I think we've got them twice in November in the Cup and League.
Yeah.
So
maybe do it after that.
But we'll see. But yeah, a couple of weeks we'll be back again. So we won't be doing it every week. Sorry, I don't think we've got enough. We ain't got enough to moan about, have we?
I think it's hard
when we're winning.
I think
don't moan as much.
I think people need to miss us a little bit.
Yeah, I think they did, didn't they? So you did.
Yeah, I think people need to miss a little bit. But anyway, we've got 1-to-1s and I ain't got a plan, so I need to have a quick study on what we're doing tonight. So good luck everyone else for the next few weeks. Good luck to the England squad, Ireland squad, whoever's playing this week, and we'll see you in probably 3 weeks' time. Skelly's ringing. It must be downstairs. Let's go.